Alright everyone, welcome back to yet another Neverness to Everness video. Today this video we're going to talk about the best way or the best route to farm Paw-Paw Coins. Paw-Paw Coins are basically one of the currency in the pink paw size that you can exchange for stuff in this exchange shop. As you can see, the numbers required are quite high. Also, since this quest is just going to focus on Paw-Paw Coins, we are not going to look into fonts. I already have another video on like the best route for fonts farming, which I will link in the description below. So let's get into the action. Alright, so when you start, just go ahead and like kill everything here. There's nothing important on the lobby, the first floor, so just like deal with them as fast as you can. Unlock this door. And you head downstairs. Again, this fight is unavoidable, so just like try to kill everything as fast as possible. We go to the first lower ground, LG1. The offices. Alright, so when you're in the offices, head forward and then at the lobby here, you turn right. Enter this office on the right hand side. And then you want to grab everything that is on the table. Because sometimes a good thing that might spawn here, like golden and purple stuff. And if you see safe, just ignore them. On the offices, on the lower ground, you do not care about any of the safe. So leave the room and then head over to this golden door here. And then you want to open all these cabinets here. They might have a rare purple collectible. And then just turn right. Here, just ignore all the things here. So just keep going. And then here, you want to enter this office. It's similar to the office from earlier. Just check everything on the table. Okay, nothing good spawn for me this time, but it might spawn for you. So now we go this way. Sometimes this door here will open and you can fight the spider orchestra boss. If you can just fight it, it will drop like, sometimes it will drop golden or purple stuff. If not, just go through here. And this part you can just like run through, just get over the laser. This part, nothing important, go up the stairs. Here I will use Kia to skip the combat. Because there's a 2-round boss here. But I don't want to fight them because that is a waste of time. They don't really drop anything anyway, so just use Kia to skip that. And then now this is the important part. The collections floor is where we get most of the collectibles for the Paw-Paw coin. So here, once you enter, you want to go to the left hand side. You want to check this table and then just get everything here. And then here, this table as well, there's a chance for something purple to spawn here. And then all this pedestal is your friend. You want to check them. And then pay attention to whether this is open. This is one of the 3 important phone booths on this floor. Because you will normally exit through like one of the 3. So you want to see whether they are open or not. And then you go through here. Just use a smaller character, makes life easier. And then there's normally something here which you will want to grab. And then again, check the pedestal here. Here. And here, we are quite unlucky. We didn't get anything. And then you want to go up, not go upstairs, but go across from here. Oh, if you see, well, I have to fight now. Alright, anyway, after the combat, try to open all the safe you can see on this floor because they normally carries like purple or gold collectible and you want that. And then you go through here, the one on the left hand side, and then you want to check the pedestal as well. There's nothing here. There's something there, just grab that. And then here you want to jump over the reception table. And then check here, and then a safe might spawn here. If a safe spawn here, you want to open it. So just grab all the safe that you can find on this floor. Okay, you got an instinct vase, and then here, the corridor, check the pedestal. Nothing here. And then when you come into this room, you want to go on the left hand side. Here, and then you will want to go into this corner because this safe will always spawn on this floor. So you want to always get this. So we got a navigator's telescope, and then we'll check this table. Sometimes they have a good thing. And then you're going to go through this door. Here, you want to open this door. Sometimes the safe will spawn here, sometimes it won't. But I have one spawning here, so we'll grab that. Then this is another evacuation booth. And then here, sometimes it will spawn here. And then here, when you go in here, you want to turn right. Because you want to check these two pedestals. Okay, you want to grab that. And then in this room, two safe might spawn here. One here and there. We don't have any that spawn here this time, which is unlucky. But it is what it is. And then here, you want to check all the pedestals. Okay, nothing. Here, a sword might spawn here, so we want to check that as well. And then the table here. And when you come back to this place, you want to turn right. You want to check all the upstairs corridor. Here, you want to check all the glass, the table and the glass cases. They are all your friend. So here and here. And try to avoid the thingy. If you trigger it, just run. There are some fights that you can just run away from. And then here, you want to check here. And then that glass case over there. Okay, we got nothing this time. And then here, this room, use a smaller character if you can. And then just check all the stuff in the glass cases. Sometimes you might find gems like crystal, sapphire, and topaz. You want to grab those. And then the safe, you always want to open on the collections floor. So grab this. You want to check the glass cases. And then safe might spawn here. It's not guaranteed, but if it does spawn, you want to grab it, of course. And then you want to check the pedestal here. We got nothing. Then here, a sword might spawn behind the armor. We have nothing there this time. And then you want to turn here. This is another escape phone booth. And then here, you want to turn right. And then in this room, you want to check everything, the table and so on. Also, there's a safe normally will spawn here as well. So you want to open that. And then grab this thingy, the vases or vases, whatever you call it. And then there's another rows corridor here with pedestals, so you want to check them as well. And then this room you can just skip. It's not really that important, the thing here. Oh. Then now here, you want to check here again. So our and now we have already basically finished our run, our collectibles run. Unfortunately, this run is not that good. We are like kind of below average because normally you should be able to get around like 700 something, but no, it's all up to luck. So this time our luck is not that great. It's only like 400 something. Then there's another like evacuation point here. So I'm just gonna evacuate now because we have basically gotten everything. But 500 in 9 minutes, still not too bad. But average, based on my average, it's around like 700 Paw-Paw coins for like 9 minutes or 10 minutes. So you want to keep repeating that and then eventually farm enough to get like Paw-Paw coins to get the stuff that you want. Again, if you have any question, please drop it in the comments below. If you like this kind of content, please remember to like and follow. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.